beautiful story of Good Samaritan. I noticed over the weekend, I saw a kind of a video clip, which was another playback of the Good Samaritan story, but in a negative form. And that is what I will want to stress on and talk about it and find out what kind of human beings we are. We go to church, we go to our community, but when we are in our community, we are a different group of people. That is what bothers me. When we come to church, we are angels. When we go out of church, we are different, and we ask ourselves, do we behave like real Christians? This is the Good Samaritan story. But what I'm going to share with you is the backside of the Good Samaritan. Thieves grabbed him, beat him, and left him half dead. The Good Samaritan picked him and took him to the hospital. We will see the other negative side of the Good Samaritan. Sit down and watch this video, and I'll come back to you. Only in Ghana that when you are sick, you have gone to hospital. Hospital says they can't take care of you, put you in an ambulance and dump you in the bush and leave you to die. Only in Ghana. Any of these can happen to any of us. We are no different and better than this woman who has lost her life, that the hospital has killed her. I told you the story of the Good Samaritan. Armed robbers met him, beat him, left him half dead. Half dead. And a Good Samaritan went, took him to the hospital. But in our Ghana case, the hospital picked him, put him in an ambulance, took him to a town, left him in the bush for 3 days. Rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine, for him to die. We are told she was about 45 years old. She got involved in an accident, a car going towards, Winneba area or Weather Cape Coast, got an accident. They were admitted at the hospital. Family members were able to respond to some of the people who were treated. But for her, no family member responded. According to the story, after 1 month of treatment, the doctor and the health personnel got tired of treating her because she has developed some mental challenge and she was screaming and disturbing other patients. So in the view of a well-trained medical superintendent, doctor, who has been trained and has taken an oath to preserve life, said that they didn't know what to do again with a sick woman. And allegedly requested the ambulance, put this woman in an ambulance, take her to Ojobi, Ogomwa Ojobi, where she said she's coming from, leave her in the bush so that let the community take care of her. Perhaps this medical doctor is a believer, goes to church. Members in the community where they left this woman, there is church there, they go to church. This medical doctor and her team members and his team and his staff, they go to church. And above all, they are citizens of this country. And for me, this is my concern. What is the benefit of church if we can't change our society? What is the benefit of preaching if it cannot change our heart and change the way we do things? Church is not about what we are doing now in the house of God. Church is about what we do at our workplace. Church is about what we do wherever we are. Church is about what we do at the marketplace. Church is about what we do in the court. Church is about what we do if we are medical team at the hospitals. Church is what we do at the place of work. If you look at what is happening, it tells you about the problem we have in our society. Our health services are very poor in the country. If you don't have money, you could die easily. If you don't have money, our hospitals, instead of bringing healing, has become a death trap. So this sick woman, it defies logic and common sense that when you are sick, hospital is a place of comfort. It's a place where they will take care of you. It's a place where they will give you hope. But for a hospital staff, a medical doctor, asking that they should put the patient in an ambulance and they will drive her, dump her like a refuse dump her like a baller, dump her like a refuse under the tree. It rained the first day, it rained second day, there was wind, there was, weather, sunshine and rain. Leave the most wicked thing a medical doctor and the hospital can do. But the question too is that they said there was no family member. So where was the family? The woman left a home, and for 2 months you didn't hear from her, and no family was also looking for her. Something is wrong with our society. Something is wrong with the way we relate with one another. Now let's ask another question. They said she developed a mental challenge due to the trauma, and therefore, as a medical doctor, if there is a complication and somebody is having a mental challenge, are you not supposed to refer the patient to a mental doctor to be able to manage the situation? What was wrong and what is wrong with that so-called doctor? The hospital failed to refer her or get a mental health doctor to take care of her. The community also failed when they saw this woman in the bush, with a POP on the 2 legs. The community members also failed. Church, we are dealing with a very serious issues in our country. This can happen to any one of us. I think the first thing is that doctor must be dismissed. His license must be withdrawn, and he should never ever practice medicine again. If he is found guilty, they should withdraw his license. They should fire him, sack him, and withdraw his license from ever practicing medicine on planet Earth again. Such a person doesn't have the passion and the compassion and the feeling for humanity. Today, it is the media that has exposed this, but we know a lot of medical personnel who are killing people in our hospitals. Nobody forces you to go into medical practice. If you don't have love for people, please find another profession. But at the same time, we must also provide them with the equipment so that they can work and save lives. I believe the entire medical team in the trauma department must all be disciplined and fired. But one important thing we should understand is that our public services seem to be very poor. Our social services. When you are in trouble and in crisis in this country, it's only God and yourself. In other countries, in America, in Canada, in Germany, they value their citizens. You touch one American who is in trouble, the whole America will start looking for their citizen. What is wrong with our system that we don't value human life in our own country? We are all, what has happened and the story we are seeing is a reflection of how poor our social services have been and how bad our systems have failed us, and has also revealed how cruel we are as citizens. It has revealed how poor our social services are. Number 2, it has revealed that we don't have value for human beings. It has also revealed that we are not sympathetic and compassionate for one another, and we are not taking care of one another. The death of this woman should tell us to wake up and change the way we do things. Otherwise, tomorrow, it could be you.